Welcome back to our journey of turning a foreclosed home into our dream home. Today is my personal favorite, SHIPLAP. We covered 1,500 square foot of textured ceiling and wallpapered walls for under $1,000. Because after researching all the different options that there were on the market, we ended up going with plywood and cutting them down ourselves. The first decision we had to make was 6-inch or 8-inch. We decided on 8-inch because we are covering mostly ceilings and we wanted it to be a little bit easier, plus we wanted them to look like larger size boards. We bought a tool to ensure that every board would be exactly the same size, and it was relatively easy to use. After cutting them all down, we decided to sand them before installing. Most people start from the floor and work their way up, but we did the opposite. The reason behind that was to ensure the top piece would be a full 8-inch board. Now it's time to cover up those old textured ceilings. Step 1 is to figure out which directions your studs run. You will need to make marks with chalk lines and run your shiplap the opposite direction to ensure you're able to nail them into the studs. In addition to nailing each board to the stud, you'll want to use a liquid nail or glue to attach them to the ceiling, which will guarantee they will not droop or warp over time. We made things a lot easier by purchasing a battery-powered nail gun. We used 2 nickels as spacers instead of 1 to give it a more dramatic look. And now we have to move on to the side of our kitchen where the ceilings are left uneven from our demo. We had to do a little patchwork, and then we were able to continue nailing and gluing all the boards into place. And if you have any tall friends, definitely call them to help. And last up is painting it. First, you need to start with the primer. We chose one high and stain blocking because we do not want the ceiling to yellow over time. We used a brush to get into the cracks and seams, but we used a roller to get a nice even coat of primer over the entire ceiling. Everything looked so good, we decided we wanted to add one more accent wall in our kitchen with the scrap pieces we had left over. We chose pure white for our final coat, and we cannot believe that this started out as sheets of plywood. Next up, we'll be doing a box beam for around that 2x4 across the ceiling. We'll show you guys how we painted our cabinets and built a kitchen island for less than $100. If this video helped you at all, please give us a like and make sure you subscribe to our channel.